All right, traders, how are you? Um, Welcome again to Learn to Trade's YouTube channel. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another single one of our videos. Now, let's talk about inflation, right? Inflation came higher than expected. Let's have a look at the actual numbers. Boom, boom. Here we go. CPI came higher than expected. It was expected to come out at 0.20%. It actually came out at 0.30%. And the core CPI came out at 0.6% and was expected to come out at 0.3%. Now, inflation higher than expected, of course, brings a ton of volatility into the market. Now, let me explain to you what happened first. On the US dollar side, let's have a look at the lower time frames. On the US dollar side, this is the 5-minute chart. This is what happened price action during their release. Now, in the immediate release, higher than expected inflation, of course, brought buyers into this market. Why? Because of what the Federal Reserve has to do in order to fight high inflation, and that is hiking rates and start to ease its monumental round of quantitative easing, right? That is very bullish for the currency, but because we had kind of a mixed data in the sense that, CPIs were higher than expected, but lower than prior months. Um, the month-over-month consumer price index was lower than last month's. That was kind of a mixed data in the sense that even though inflation was higher than expected from last month, readings were lower. That might have been the trigger for a boomerang move to the daily lows. Now, overall, the sentiment is still very much bullish on the US dollar, right? And bearish on US equities. That's why we currently have a short position on the Dow with the VIP team. If you want to be part of the VIP team, this is our short position on the Dow. If you want to be part of the VIP team, the link is below this video. And if you use code VIP21 at the checkout, you will get 21% off. Now, let's talk about the US dollar, where we see it coming, what we're going to do. Now, it has been kind of difficult trading the USD at these levels in the sense that we are, let me show you the 8-hour chart. We are at the highs of the move, testing April highs right here. That yellow dotted line is April highs, and April highs is kind of capping the upside on the US dollar. Now, I'm not going to look for shorts on the USD. That would be ill-advised in the sense that this is fundamentally and technically a very bullish market. Now, we've had one kind of a major pullback in this market, which is this candle, this 8-hour candle right here, which was quickly forced up by buyers. And if you trade the US dollar, you know that this kind of market structure usually means a big breakout to the upside in this case, right? So I'm looking for that breakout of April highs. We are still looking for highs, currently holding the Euro US dollar short that is in profit too. Based on US dollar buys, right? So again, if you want to be part of our VIP group and get our VIP trades sent to you the moment we take them, the link is below this video. So what are we waiting for? We are waiting for that clean breakout on the US dollar, right? Let's focus on the 1-hour chart here on the USD. And as you can see, the weekly pivot is kind of very heavily supporting price at the moment. And of course, the 104 to 104.20 level is what's capping the upside on the DXY. So what we are looking for is a clean break of these highs, right? And then adding to a long position on a bullish continuation. On the Dow side, on the equity side, this is very clearly a bearish market, and let me share you why. If you look at price structure itself, right, and this is why knowing where the monthly lows, the weekly lows are, and if you look at price action, I'm sorry, if you look at price action right now, price is trading below April. Oh well. April, March, and February low. So that is a clear bearish red flag, technically speaking. Now that inflation is high, and we are getting higher than expected inflation every single month, uh, we are going to start seeing more hikes out of the Federal Reserve. That is very bearish for equities, for U.S. equities, in the sense that this bullish market was created by liquidity being injected by the Federal Reserve to support markets during the coronavirus pandemic the past 2 years. Now that that hose is going to start to be turned down, we might see some bearish moves to major key levels. Now, I am not saying that this is going to happen, but really the level that I'm really looking for big buys on the Dow is the 30,000 level, or this previous highs. This is the pre-pandemic highs. This is massive level. This is a massive level for me, and that would mean from all-time highs to that level, a 20% decline. Right now, just look at how that daily candle is printing at the moment. I'm sorry, something just entered my eye. Just have a look how that daily candle is printing at the moment. Should today close, or should price break with yesterday's lows, right? That would be a major red flag, bearish trigger for me. I'm already short, as you know, um, but and my targets are way below, right? So the level that I'm looking for a for first even thinking about starting building a long position on the Dow is that 30,000 level. On ratio wise, that would mean let's have a look. I think I reckon 61.8. No way, 50%. Not even a 50. We're talking about a 32, 38.2 percent pullback from the pandemic lows to all-time highs. That is very plausible, guys, right? So I'm not trying to build a long position from these levels at all. I um I am expecting further downside on the Dow, and this is the level that I'm waiting for, right? So of course that my VIPs are going to get all these levels or these trades, and let's have a look how my actually day trade is going. Still pretty much in profits for about 260 pips at the moment. That's a big chunk of change. My stop losses, I just moved my stop losses to the previous, uh, structure highs, making a very nice 2.4 R on on a break of today's low. So if you want to get those trades again, you know what to do. The link is below this video, and if you use code VAP21, you get 21% off of your subscription. So I'll see you on the inside.